So I just woke up because I usually get really hot sometimes because ain't no air conditioning up in here. But I just wanted to make this video because I get so discouraged, because the people who are lying about me, saying that I'm not pregnant, they know that I'm pregnant. And it's very evil and satanic because they hoping that my baby just dies in my belly. So they could try to say it was something else. Now, I have a show coming out called Visions. And Visions is going to basically talk about some of the things that the Holy Spirit have said about my pregnancy. It's a damn shame that all these doctors was willing to lie, all these nurses was willing to lie, that all of these women was willing to lie and say that I was not pregnant, but that God said that I am. And the baby is alive. So this is very evil that they hoping this baby die. So they can be like, oh, it was a tumor. Or she was just crazy. Or whatever. When they know damn well that I am pregnant. And that I was being abused while I was pregnant. And that they did this and abused me while I was pregnant. And that the police put people up to all kind of crap while I was pregnant. And they let all kind of people get away with abusing me while I was pregnant. And that they had their own little evil schemes against my life while I was pregnant. I was supposed to be had my baby. People stopped my labor in the Montgomery County Jail in the segregated housing units. They stopped my labor at the hospitals in Baytown, Texas. They have messed with my pregnancy, tampered with my food, messing with my water. They done stopped water in people's houses, messing with the water. They had people messing with my food at establishments. People have gone out of their way to try to kill my baby and cover up the fact that I am pregnant. And it's very stressful on my body. People have tried to starve me to keep me small. So people wouldn't see my stomach. Because they gonna see she pregnant. I done had my whole family abandon me in the back of the Montgomery County Jail knowing that I was pregnant. Because ain't no reason why no pregnant woman should be sitting up in no jail about her no white man that was abusing her in her apartment. So ain't no, you just go kill her baby and lie and abort her baby and everybody act like she wasn't pregnant. So nobody have to feel no fucking guilt because she a black woman. That's why you arrested me, because I'm black. That's why you lied about my pregnancy, because I'm black. And that's why you hoping my baby gonna die, because I'm black. And it's funny how everybody got on that defund all the police. Oh, almost 400 views. When I talk about hitting their money. When I'm asking people to stop funding your asses. Then people want to try to death threat me. Fuck your death threats. What about all the threats to my baby? What about all the people that tried to kill my baby? Why I'm upset because of that? Because y'all wicked as hell. And I'm pregnant. And all your goddamn facilities set up and lied and said that I wasn't. When did he give me an ultrasound? The bitch tried to goddamn smash the ultrasound tool in my belly while she was lying, trying to say I wasn't pregnant. And the Holy Spirit revealed that the witches got to her first when they asked me where I was going to get the ultrasound when I was at Shakina's house. It's just little old me. And all these bitches think they got power and money. You think you gonna huddle up together against the life of a Most High God? This child belongs to God. So how dare you think you got some affiliations and some money that's gonna make you lie about the life that's inside of me? Because my fundal height was small when I went to the jail. Because they starving me in the back of the Montgomery County Jail, and I went to the Conroe Regional Hospital, and my stomach was damn near flat. But I was in labor. Nobody wanted me to give birth to no baby that tiny. And they did not want me to give birth, period. Because they felt like I should be punished for protecting myself against a white man. I should be punished for being a female, for being black, for being undesirable to them, and for not allowing them to abuse me. So people wanted to try to make me have a baby inside of me, have a baby die inside of me, while they all sit around and lie and say I was never pregnant and want me walking around with a dead baby in me, you motherfuckers. Then stopped my labor. I was supposed to been gave birth to my child. Y'all messed with my body. And my baby's still alive. And like I said, I don't know if it's one or if it's two. That's why everybody running from me. And I had a vision about the president that he know. And that he running from me too. Because this shit ain't right. And I don't want another goddamn doctor touching me since you decided you was going to take my belly and try to squash my belly, try to crush my baby. I don't want these goddamn doctors touching my body. And that black nurse, she was sitting right there watching. And I already know they don't give a damn about us because the black nurses in the jail was sitting up lying and saying that I wasn't pregnant. Y'all was going to let them people do this to me and my child. So I don't want none of them nurses touching me. I don't want none of them doctors touching me. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do, but I don't want none of y'all touching me. And I pray to God I can give birth to this baby if it be as well. I pray I can. Because whether I would have needed a surgery or anything, y'all could have goddamn helped my baby. And I don't believe I'm going to need a surgery. But I pray to God that after this, I never need a hospital or a facility to give birth to my children ever again. If I ever get pregnant, I don't even want to tell none of y'all that I'm pregnant. Because that's how evil y'all are. And that's how much y'all showed us. Y'all don't give a damn about nobody but your goddamn paycheck and your position in this country. All y'all evil ass motherfuckers set up watching my videos. But as soon as I made a video about the damn police, defunding the police for good reason, all y'all motherfuckers want to go view that video. I said it. And I stand by it. Because they was the main ones plotting on us. God said it and I said it. I seen it with my own eyes. Because you couldn't handle the fact that a black woman shot a gun. I was protecting myself. I don't give a damn. How the hell you gonna try to hurt my child to cover up evidence of the fact that she was protecting herself and she's pregnant? That is so goddamn wicked. I pray Jesus Christ come back now. I wish he would, but I know God got something better for my future, and I ain't going to no goddamn jail, so nobody can murder me. You gonna give me back my little boy. Y'all gonna give me back my son. Melbourne Halo Meta is my baby. I took good care of my child, and you ain't gonna give him to no white woman and then try to kill my baby in my belly and give him to no white woman. You ain't gonna do that. You gonna give me my son. I was protecting my baby from his daddy, from his white daddy. I was protecting my son. So you ain't gonna sit there and then give my baby away. And in pain on top of my suffering, to hell with y'all. And if that means I'm crazy, then I don't give a damn what you say about me. Because I am so sick of y'all. You guys have oppressed me my whole life. I done had to sit up there and watch y'all walk around with y'all foots up your asses like you was better than everybody else. Then you had the nerve to oppress me because of the color of my skin. You black girls had the nerve to think you was better. The light girls had the nerve to think you was better. The ones that was the same color I always had to try to compete for these white folks and these other niggas. How dare you treat me like that? I'm your sister. And I ain't never hated now one of y'all. And as far as you white women out there, I had to take y'all shit on every goddamn job. I had to take y'all tooting up y'all noses at me my whole goddamn life. And I said stop it. And every time I go through something, y'all coming to try to beat down on me along with everybody else. And I said leave me the hell alone. Now y'all know he was abusing me. Ain't no she black and you gonna lie about the fact that he was abusing me. Ain't no she black and you gonna try to abort my pregnancy to cover up the evidence to make the white man look like the victim. He's a goddamn criminal. He's an abuser and he going to jail. And all them Hispanic women, this ain't even your goddamn business, so you stay the fuck out of it. The Chinese women too, stay the hell up out of it. Stop always getting up in people nonsense, making it about you. It ain't about you. For once, it ain't about you. I don't even know you Chinese women like that. Then y'all quick to run up and try to take up for some white man. The hell with that bullshit. Stay up out of it. It ain't got nothing to do with you. I'm a black woman. You gonna respect it. Because God created me, period. He created me African and Indian. So it means I'm black, but you think I ain't black enough? I'm black. God said I'm black. Ain't no you gonna take that away from me. I'm black. I'm black and I'm Indian, and I'm proud to be Indian too. And for all the Indian women that got the nerve to think you gonna come and beat me down, how dare you do some shit like that to me? I'm your sister, I'm your flesh and blood. You don't get together with no other nations and tear me down and lie about my pregnancy and try to help them kill my baby and try to make me suffer with a child crawling in my womb. How dare your evil ass do some shit like that? And when God said he was going to burn my enemies in the lake of burning sulfur, I did not really understand why exactly he said he would do it, because I already knew I wanted to protect myself from y'all. But look at what y'all were going to try to do to us. When I was 8 months pregnant, my stomach was damn near flat. It was damn near flat. My baby was the size of the palm of my hand, and I was 8 months pregnant in the back of the Montgomery County Jail. Because people was messing with my food. Now, I got movement all the way from the crotch area. Baby, that big now. Y'all wrong. Y'all wrong for that. And I got the right to say who did it. If you were Chinese, you did it. If you was Hispanic, you did it. If you was black, you did it. If you was mulatto, you did it. You shame your own damn people with what you did. We supposed to be a nation. We supposed to be unified, but you did that racist bullshit. Because I was protecting myself. And everybody know how racist y'all is. Everybody know how racist these white folks is. Everybody know. So don't get mad at me for having to be the one to call it out in 2020 for what y'all did. My baby's still alive. To hell with that bullshit. Steady lying. They done caused me to have, what do you call it, Lord Jesus, help me find the word, a detachment from my own pregnancy with people denying and lying. It made me become detached mentally. And God got angry with me today because I was behaving like I was not pregnant. And he almost struck me down because I'm pregnant. And I can't be abusing myself knowing I'm pregnant just because y'all abusing me. I don't give a damn. Let the world see me cry. I don't care. Because I'm sick of you hoes always running up and making films and movies and shit acting like y'all the ones struggling. Y'all the oppressors. Y'all ain't struggling. I'm the one y'all been oppressing. I'm the one that all of y'all been oppressing. Every time somebody do something nice for me, they gotta sneak and do it. Because they know this society treat me like shit. Because of my ethnicity. Because of my heritage. That's why I'm so beat down and tore down. And I'm tired of it. And my baby boy, my son, is beautiful. And they want to abuse him. And cover it up. Like you buying him some toys and all of that shit. You tore him from his mother. That's the worst thing you could ever fucking do. Because I might not be the same color as y'all. But God showed me my baby hand next to my hand. And I was singing the colors of the wind. That means it does not matter if my skin is this color. That's my baby boy. And I want my son back. And just because he could pass a brown paper bag test don't mean you gonna hand him over to no white folks. That's my baby. I want my son. He love his mama. And you ain't gonna keep him away from me so long and try to get him accustomed to being with somebody else. You ain't gonna treat my baby to hate me. That's why all these light-skinned folk running around thinking they better know. My son not gonna be like that. You gonna give me back my child and he gonna be raised with his mama. I deserve my baby because somebody was abusing us. You gonna take my child. Give me back my boy. That's jealousy. You jealous, that's my baby. God said don't covet after something that don't belong to you. And I qualify for HUD. So give me my baby so we can get our HUD. Our little 3-bedroom. I had a 2-bedroom. I was never on government assistance. I'm pregnant. And I want a 3-bedroom now. I want a bedroom for my nursery, for my newborn. That's what I want. And matter of fact, you can make it a house. It's enough of this land for everybody. Your pride can't be that bad to where a white man got hurt and all of y'all feel the need to lie about it. Get off your pride. Because the Bible said when my enemies come against me, it is they who stumble and fall. I did not tell him to come against me. Y'all need to stop doing it. Stop abusing people because of the color of their skin. Stop that color abuse. Because some people going to fight back. And I'm one of them. I'm going to fight back. And I don't really know how to fight other than to hurt you as much as I can when you attacking me. That's all I know. And ain't no he wasn't hurting her bad enough. Don't hurt me at all. And you won't get hurt. That's how it go. I ain't never ran up on nobody in my life. But when somebody attacking me and somebody attacking my child, I'm going to do what I got to do. And I need to know that my boy all right. I need my baby. Because I don't want him with no people that have his mama killed and lie about it. I need my child. And to hell with CPS, Child Protective Services. My baby was never taken from me by CPS. I told them when I get out, I was going to come get him from Cynthia's house. That's what I said. And they sued me for my baby while I was in there on some false charges. I was in there pregnant. With them lying on police reports. Talking about this man never abused me despite all the evidence and the time they done arrested him for abusing me. Talking about you gonna lock somebody up. Talking about you gonna kill somebody for telling the truth. I see how damn corrupt these hospitals are. I see why they treated me like that when I gave birth to Melbourne. They didn't want to let me give birth to Melbourne in the hospital. They was treating me so bad. They said, oh, keep walking, keep walking. Didn't want to admit me. You don't treat no pregnant woman like that. Tried to cut me open. It wasn't until I needed some rest. And then I gave birth. I just needed a little rest. But I was too black and too poor to be in one of their hospital beds. For them to let me get some rest while in labor so I could give birth. Everybody left me. I dilated to 10 centimeters by myself in the room. Then this white mid nurse came in there and said she was going to help me deliver the baby. And then they made me hurry up and push him out too quick. And I told. Talking about you want to try to see what else it is. How dare these evil white men that work at the fucking Montgomery County Jail in Conroe, Texas. They was trying to kill my pregnancy. They was trying to kill my baby. So they could lie and say that I had a tumor. So they could lie and say, oh, well, let's see what else it is. That's what the doctor in St. Luke's was trying to do when he tried to crush my baby. And then he was like, oh, well, you said it was tender and trying to push on it. And I said, oh, stop. I was trying to tell you, if you just touch softly, you could feel the baby moving. So why you taking your big old grown ass hand trying to crush the baby when I'm asking you to confirm my pregnancy? You talking about because of a blood test, oh, you're not pregnant. Well, God done already showed me that they do know. That they knew from the ultrasound that I took at Expectation Studios, that they knew from the jail. So some of the pregnancy tests must have been showing that I'm pregnant. All you got to do is just place your hands, and it's to some of the men who they done had, I ain't going to say they, because that'll be an allegation, but I know it's true. And I'll be able to prove it. But some of the men that I done talked to since I've been out of jail, I believe somebody put them up to trying to hurt us and trying to sabotage my image. Because when I would ask them to feel it, when I finally came out and said that I was pregnant, because they was trying to talk about my stomach like I was fat. And I told y'all I was very flat in the jail. So the fact that I'm this big, that's a blessing. So when I was asking them to touch my belly, one of them was trying to press too hard, and I had to let him know, stop. He was trying to make it seem like he couldn't feel it. And I got angry because I knew that he could. And he was one of the ones that tried to hurt me. They both did. They both tried to attack me when I realized what the hell was going on. Now, with the second one, I realized a lot sooner, and he was quick to try to attack me. And the first one, I really didn't peep what was going on until it was almost too late. And God came over me and started praying in the Holy Spirit in tongues. And then he prayed it where I could understand. And he said, may the traps that they set for me, may they fall into themselves. And he's been all on my channel trying to talk about I don't want my kids and trying to lie about me. Because he did something to me too while I was pregnant. And they know. They done felt this baby moving, and they know I was pregnant. And when I started filming pictures of my body with the second guy and showing the baby moving in my belly, him and everybody in the house started running around like chickens with their head cut off trying to cover it up and trying to hurry up and get me out their house. Because they were trying to do stuff to me and the baby up in their house. They were trying to hand us over to the police, knowing I was pregnant. And they couldn't have me up in there making these videos showing that I was pregnant up in their house. They was trying to cover it up. So they all decided to leave me on the streets knowing that I was about to start recording my music, going to the studio. I had a lip line and I was doing some modeling. Because I was still very tiny. But you could tell I was pregnant. So people wouldn't have us without food on the streets. They wouldn't have us sleeping all nasty, sleeping all bad. Wouldn't have me sleep deprived. And then had all the hospitals lie. And I had a vision from God, something about, okay, well, she gonna know how to do it now. And they're gonna be like, oh, she pregnant again? Yeah, I'm gonna be pregnant again. Tiny again. I'm still gonna know how to do it on my own. Cause y'all hospitals lied. And I don't trust y'all no more. I don't trust no doctor in America. I don't trust no African midwives neither. Because God showed me that them African women that knew I was pregnant in that jail, they would have did the same thing that doctor did, because I was a lot smaller. See, because I got movement all the way up here to here now. But at first, the movement was just mostly in the bottom. And then, like, it'll move up here a little bit. And he was showing me them African women. They'll get them ones in the jail, from the jail. Said you want them to touch your belly because you want them to do a physical examination. He was like, but you better watch out for that. Because that physical examination could easily turn into her trying to just find the baby. And the baby was so small. And crush the baby. Just crush the baby in your womb. And you'll be running up out of there. And I never did get the physical examination. And I'm glad I didn't, because when that doctor did what he did, I could tell by how he was pressing. I had to stop him. Ain't no I'm not pregnant and you ain't do no sonogram. Talking about you ain't pregnant. We gonna figure out what else it is. And then when I tried to stand, I said, yeah, but you need to look at the anatomy of my belly. Ain't no sonogram, no ultrasound, no none of that. And then you gonna try to come crush on somebody's belly. Talking about, oh, well, let's see what else it is. You're not pregnant. To hell with you. And to hell with that goddamn nurse that was in the room that was going to sit there and watch him do it. You know I'm pregnant. And y'all better leave me alone. Ain't no trying to say I'm mentally ill because I'm pregnant. Get the hell away from me, you devils. Even if something was wrong with the pregnancy, you do not lie and say that I was not pregnant. You do not go through the test. If I've been telling y'all I'm pregnant for this goddamn long, how dare none of y'all just say the right thing? She is pregnant. I don't believe God will lie to me. He said that I'm pregnant. He said it several times. Even when I was in the jail and I was that small and y'all was saying that I was not pregnant, God was saying I was, because I kept feeling a baby. And he said that I was pregnant. And he said she can't be that mentally insane. She won 2 cases against the state. She represented herself because my lawyer and no lawyer would represent me because they knew she shouldn't even be up in this jail. She was protecting herself. But they was too scared of the white supremacists in this country to represent me. All the white ones didn't want to represent me because she hurt a white man and they wanted to be racist and not represent me. And the black ones was running scared to represent me because they knew I was innocent. And I had to represent myself. And God said she can't be that mentally ill if she represented herself twice and won. So God said that at the first custody hearing, I won the custody hearing. But I was incarcerated still. And I was the one saying what needed to be said. And the charges were dropped. But God told me what to say. Because he was there. And I was just crying and screaming about what he did. But God told me to say I called the police several times. He was assaulting me. I told the police he was assaulting me. And I got a video about it. And the Lord said she got evidence. Because the police department was trying to erase all the evidence to my case. The Conroe Police Department. And they was trying to have a woman from Tri-County say that I was crazy every time I requested a doctor in the jail. And God said she can't be that crazy. She represented herself twice and won both times. So she ain't that crazy. That's what God said. And I'm not crazy. I just get a little scared because I'm like, how long is this little baby going to be able to hold on? How long am I going to go before I give birth? You know, what if I just give birth somewhere? Or what if something happened during the birth? You know, what if, my body can't go into labor anymore? You know, what if this baby dies in me? All of these different things are coming to my mind right now because I know I've been carrying a while. And I woke up and I was feeling uncomfortable. I was hot. I had to turn on the fan, because there's no air conditioning in here. And that just kind of ticked me off because I like being comfortable, so I can know what's all going on with my body. I was very small. I remember I had walked past a little mirror in the bathroom when I was incarcerated. And I had been incarcerated for almost the whole 9 months of where you could carry a pregnancy. And my belly, my stomach was like, I was so skinny. Like I was like very skinny, like that. And this part was not like rounded like this, or the fundal height. It wasn't up here, because I do have a little small fundal height right there. And Jesus, I was so skinny. And I was at least like 8-9 months pregnant, and I was so skinny. Right here, I was so skinny that my clothes was falling off of me. And my stomach, it was like a little bitty pudge. But it probably looked like that. It looked like that. Like I was so small. So, I'm not as afraid to see it this small because I was smaller than this in the jail. I feel this is a miracle that I was able to get a little bigger. I don't think I will be able to get too much bigger because I don't know if the pregnancy can sustain any longer. I would like for the baby to be able to get bigger, but I don't know. This is as big as I was able to get. And I know it's sad. It really is, but I was a lot smaller than this when I went into labor at Cairo Regional Hospital when I was 38 weeks. I was a lot smaller.